Hello everybody, this is Gonzo and welcome back to the Stick Swiper server. As you can see, it's beautiful outside. I've done a little bit of work since the last episode. It hasn't been all that long in terms of recording, though this will probably go up a little bit later. So yeah, I was going to make this the story. That seems loud to me. That's why. Okay, I was going to make this the storage room. Get it down from there. There we go, much better. But I realised it's too small for what I want to go for. Because I plan to have two storage rooms, one for more or less essential storage like diamonds, coal, iron, tools, armour, that sort of thing. And obviously the building blocks that I use the most. But nothing like bulk storage. I'm going to build a bulk storage room over there somewhere in that field. Thinking just about there actually. And that's the place that's going to have the mob system in it as well. And as you can see, I've started work on a... well, I mean I've finished work on a small little leather wart farm. And here I just leave markers like that. Still seems very loud. Although I have got my volume very loud, that might be why. Let's do that. Yeah, I leave markers with signs, or I'll forget what I'm putting there. To be honest. So yeah, I'm gonna have a aesthetic potato farm rather than an efficient one. Same with the wheat farm. But again, in another location, I plan to have a sort of bulk farm where I can get ridiculous amounts of anything, but I probably won't really use those unless I really have to, which is why I'm not going to build those specifically for my base, if that makes sense at all, which it probably doesn't. But, as you can see, I've been renovating this first little starting room. I think it looks better when it's more open like this, and it didn't have that stupid grid thing going up the walls, so I've gone with this style. I really like oak planks. I'm not sure if I think I actually prefer them to darker oak, but I mean that's in abundance here, so I might as well use it. I did have an issue with this pumpkin. It's on top of the what is it? Is it a monostable circuit? I forget. It's no pulse shortener, something like that. And the piston pushed the pumpkin up, destroyed it, and the water just went through and destroyed everything. So I broke my door for a while, and then I sort of panicked and realised what had happened, and then fixed it. I thought it was lag at first, but it wasn't. Oops, didn't mean to press click there. Yeah, I have a jump pad. I love these things. They're so much fun. They don't seem to work very well if you are on a multiplayer server. If you're on a multiplayer server and you go like this, that doesn't work. But going like this, that does. So bear that in mind if you're building this on a server, if you didn't already. Or maybe that's the intentional use, I don't know, I didn't actually look at the tutorial for that. Probably should have done. Right, so I'm tired of the long run back to spawn, but at the same time I'm not really ready to build a nether tunnel yet. Because I want to do something cool with it. I mean, it probably wouldn't be very long really, but if I have to build a tunnel, it will be probably similar to... I think it was Vintage Beef who made the wool tunnel. It has like a sky and a ground in it, and it just looks more like normal Minecraft rather than the Nether. So I'm gonna go with that when I eventually get the supplies to do that. But obviously that is quite selfish to do that in the Nether because it is quite big. So I've nearly fallen down this ravine so many times. So I want to make sure that nobody else is going to build a tunnel out my way before I do that, just to make sure that they have enough room to build theirs. Hopefully my sentences are mildly coherent. Oh yes, these boots. Look at these boots. These are amazing boots. Though everyone watching this video probably already has those, but I don't, so yay for me. But yeah, as I was saying, I may not always finish sentences, and that can get annoying, I know, but it's surprisingly difficult to talk to yourself, as I've mentioned before, for 10-15 minutes straight. So Yeah, let's just head to spawn and pick up a horse. I'll probably make a cut actually, it's not much further, but it'll get quite tedious walking out that way, so I'll see you in a sec. Right, so we have arrived at spawn. There's a beautiful Death Games building. I'm not sure what's going on with that actually. I think I think it's working and people have put their names in, but I'm not sure if it's officially up and running yet. Hang on a sec. I might as well go check to see if my name's in the chest, just in case, but I'm not going to attack anyone until I think it's Electro gives the... Oh, it's me. Let's press that button. Good. Yeah, until Electro gives the go-ahead for that. Anyway, the reason why I came to spawn, and the reason why I was talking about that nether tunnel as well, was so that I could buy a horse, but I noticed they have not been returned yet, because I think Aspro was going to breed... Oh, yes, breed the horses, but he hasn't put them back, so I'll have to wait for a little bit longer before I can buy one. I mean, I was going to donate this, and I have the perfect name as well. For those of you who haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy, I would highly recommend it. It's a great film. Of course, we have the Swedish meatball. Beautiful. Kind of looks like a light bulb, which reminds me of work, because I work at in English, an online company that sells light bulbs and lamps and tubes. And my god, it reminds me of work when I'm playing games. Every time is win. I like win. Take a chance. Toss in the diamond today. Only diamonds. Ah, that's tempting. I need to read signs first. How to play Diamond Run Roulette. Drop a single diamond into the hopper of your choice. Collect your prize from the chest in the corner. Huh? Tempting. Tempting. Only drop one diamond into the hopper will break the game. If there is no clicking sound, then your prize is empty. I don't like the sound of that. Possible prizes: diamond block, lapis block, iron block, gold armor, single diamond, single lapis, carrot. That's perfect. I like rocks. And I have 5 diamonds. I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Don't know why I'm gonna do it. Let's do it. I heard something. And I heard water. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Give me something good. Ah, perfect. I've always wanted one of these. Why did I do that? Perfect. Now I have a block for lapis. Is there an ender chest near here? See, because I'm still very new to the server, I have no idea where anything is. Is there an ender chest in here? I don't think so. Nice place. I like this. I think these 2 blocks go really well together. I really like that. I might have to do something with that, but I don't really have any acacia. Oh, hang on, utility building. Anything in here? Ah, yes. Perfect. I guess I'll just sort of throw my stuff back in here. I was going to leave a sign as well. I might as well put that in there just in case. And that. Alright, well I suppose back to base then, because apparently there are no horses here. I do and I don't want to show the way back to my base, because at the same time, if I do that, people are going to be able to see where I live, which they already can, but and then that way they'll have a route to follow when they find my name in that building and decide to come and kill me. But with this armor, I should be okay, although I kind of think armor is a little overpowered now, but and the stuff in there is kind of I think it's quite low level. I'm pretty sure it's either sharpness 1 sword or sharpness 2. Um, but hey, a wild chicken. I don't think there are any of these left. But yeah, I mean, I think I should still hold up pretty good against it with the stuff I've got, but at the same time I want to make it a challenge for both players, but I'm pretty sure someone has a gold farm as well, so if someone has a god apple, it's going to mess me up. And I'd prefer if that didn't happen. And that is a really cool tunnel. Hey, Nedge, is it? I could just call him Nedgy, I suppose. So yeah, I'm going to head back to base. I'll see you in a second. Okay, so we're back at base, and I've grabbed some supplies so that I can make some crafting tables, some ladders and things like that. I plan to build my storage room and my dark room spawn. Oh, damn it, I was hoping to right click and throw my ender pearls. Okay, so I've found a suitable area to start the project, which is just over here. I do plan to link every build that I make in this area to that main base there, so I'm not going to abandon one project. It's all going to tie in together, and at some point I might make some floating islands as well using these jump pad things because they are pretty cool. Right, so I think I'm going to start with a dark room spawner first. What Y coordinate are we at? 69. And I think we'll go down to like 30 something maybe, or 40. Right, so I'm probably going to make a quick cut just so I can get down to the right height and get a start on the mob spawner. Right, so I have dug my way down to the level of the mob system. I have built a pad already. They're 5x5, so I can disable spider spawns if I really want to, and I can light them up with a single lamp in the middle. If I put one there, which is pretty handy, so I'll have an on-off switch for this. Because obviously with this dark room spawner, I'm going for control rather than efficiency. Because on a server, given the fact that there's loads of people online pretty much all the time on this server, it's never going to hit max efficiency or max speed, so I don't mind. It's not really what I'm going for with this particular build, so as long as it works and gets me enough gunpowder to do a few things, that would be great. But I think I'm going to dig the rest of these pads out. Oh, my farms, cool. I didn't expect to run into these so soon. Yeah, I guess I'll dig the rest of these pads out and move this farm somewhere. Didn't realise it was so close, really. Although I suppose I am going towards the base so that when I'm standing in that area, they'll be able to spawn in and get moved over and sent up to the mob tube. And again, with this, with the collection point up there, I'm going to have the option to let them collect and then have them as an XP farm. Not that that will really get me very, very far, but it's always nice to have that sort of feature. So, yeah, I think I'll just get on this, dig the rest of the pads out, and then I'll be back. Right, okay, so this is the layout of the mob system. It's not done, I didn't move the farm yet. But the 5x5 pads are designed so that when the mobs spawn, the few seconds they have before their idle timer kicks in is hopefully used by them just walking off the edge, because obviously it's quite small, so there's quite a high chance that they'll walk off. There aren't that many pads to a layer, because this is one layer. It's just 4 wide by 3, and this is how the water streams will go. There'll be, I believe, there'll be either one in this corner pushing it over to this way, or just two source blocks there. But I'll have to figure that out when I get to that part, to be honest, because I haven't made one of these in a very long time, not in this style, so it's quite nostalgic, really. But I'm actually running out of time for a change, because I normally do this at the weekend, but I'm doing it on a work night, so yeah, this I'll build 3 more layers like this. They'll be like 4 or 5 blocks apart, so I can have a lighting system to turn them off and on. I think I'll have to get these moved. I'll off camera. I'll get these moved for next episode as well. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be close to 1,000 spawn slots, or I can't remember how many there usually is. It's normally like 5, 6, maybe 700, which is good. It usually makes for a pretty quick farm, and as I said before, because the pads are quite small, there's a high chance that mobs will walk off, and it doesn't matter if their idle timer kicks in when they're in the water, because they'll be already on their way back up to the surface, into our storage room where they will be killed. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm sorry it might be shorter than other ones, and I'll see you in the next one.